Hello, I'm going to be doing a what I ate this week / what I ate today healthy budget video. I love doing these, you guys love watching these videos. This is going to be part 2 of my recent series that I've just started, which is no more supermarket food shopping for us. So we are not really doing any big food shops because we're trying to eat the food that we already have in our house. This is a very interesting experiment, one that lots of you do join me on when I do this. You realise actually I've been accumulating food in the house. If I just get a bit inventive, I could just create lovely meals with the things that I've got sitting in my freezer, fridge and cupboard. So I know over in America we call it the Pantry challenge. Here we're calling it the freezer cupboard challenge. So I haven't done a big food shop in a good couple of weeks now, which is good because it's saving me money and it's clearing out the food that was just sort of backpiling in the house. So this week I've been making some really yummy meals. I filmed like sort of the last 3-ish days because the videos are getting quite long, so I'm going to do obviously another couple of parts of this. But if you haven't seen part 1, go check that out now. We have been to the shops a couple of times to buy lots of bananas, so that's where the bananas are kept, hence why I keep looking down there. Lots of bananas. Lawrence got himself these. So not really part of the only essentials type thing, however, they smell incredible. I don't like jam donuts. I wish I did because they smell so good, but I'm not really a fan, don't really like the texture. However, anyway, so other than that, we've just got essentials. So bananas, potatoes, onions, real essential things. But otherwise, we've just been living off the food already in the house. So today's video, I'm also going to be batch cooking a big, delicious meal using up tons of stuff I have in the cupboard, all in one meal, and that I can put in the freezer. So I'm so excited to be doing that because we've been clearing out some freezer space, which is much needed. But yeah, let's get on with today's video. If you're not already, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it really lets me know you enjoy this kind of content. And grab your cup of teas and let's go. Okay, little stock take whilst we meal plan for tonight and the next few days. So I'll show you the inside of my fridge, which was being kept very neat until my husband gets involved. Honestly, if you want to keep your kitchen and fridge neat, don't get a husband. But anyway, here's the fridge. It's looking a bit messy right now. That needs to go out. So I've got 2 red onion, like slices of red onions, which I can actually use in today's dinner as well as normal onions. So we've got some rice, which we were going to use to make egg fried rice, but we left it a little too long, so we're going to have to get rid of that. Yogurt goes up there. Cheese. We've run out of cheese. We've just got Edam, these soft cheeses, which came with a Green Chef order. And a little bit of mature cheddar, which Lawrence had to pick up in a rush yesterday. We've still got some tofu to use, but that's fine because we've got dried noodles in the cupboard, so we can use that. So let's put these here. Apple. Lawrence still needs to eat this whole block of truffle butter that he bought ages ago and keeps forgetting about. In here, we've got lots of veg that needs using. So first of all, we've got lots of beer. Oh, I'm going to have to put the beer away somewhere else, aren't I? Yeah, let's put the beer somewhere else. Okay, I've just had a really quick clear out of the fridge, and I've also got together some ingredients for tonight's dinner, but I'll show you now. It's looking a little bit better. I put the drinks up there, consolidated some of that stuff. So yeah, this is it at the moment. This is sort of like we've used all the fresh stuff. There's some veggies that need using urgently, so carrots and leeks, which I need to use up. So I'm either going to make something like a soup, or I'm going to make a really nice veggie pasta sauce and then make a pasta bake. We've got some breakfast stuff there. We've got some wraps, as always. We have wraps everywhere in this house. But yeah, we're doing quite well, to be fair. It's looking pretty bare. In the freezer, we're doing really well as well. I've managed to put loads and loads of our some batch cooking in there this week. But I do have some things that need using up. We've still got a while to go until I would say like we're really low on food because we've got so much in the freezer. But tonight's dinner is going to be like a cheesy creamy pasta dish because we had some double cream that needs using, mascarpone that needs using. Although this stuff, oh, has that been opened? I'm going to have to double check mascarpone. And we have a little bit of this left, so that will go nicely, and some seasoning pasta. So a really nice easy dinner, and also with some onions. I'll be using up leftover dairy things. Also got lots and lots of garlic to use. I found a whole stash of garlic, which is good. I've realised that my local Aldi, all their garlic comes from China now. And so what I've started to do is add things to an Ocado shopping bag that I want to buy from Ocado, and then making a list of things that I'll buy from Aldi when we next do our sort of big shop. I don't really want to be buying things like veggies, especially that are coming from China, because they use really harsh, not safe chemicals on their produce, particularly garlic. But I know Ocado sells their garlic from Spain, so yeah, like it really teaches you doing stuff like this, like where to go for your food, what you want to buy, what you want to spend your money on, and how easily you use up things as well. Like I've noticed we have lots of some things, but we've run out so quickly of others. So I'm really like learning how best to shop for us as a family. Great angle. I've got some crumpets in the freezer, really fancy them. And I have the absolute tiniest amount left of this blackberry jam from Aldi, the specially selected blackberry jam. So I hope it'll be enough for 2 crumpets. I hope. But I love finishing a jar of something because then you get to wash the jar, recycle it, and that's another thing gone that's been used up. But yeah, I hope this is going to be enough. Is there ever a day where a massive load of spicy, creamy, cheesy pasta is not an essential to your day? I believe this is. Food of the soul. It is a cupboard essential meal. Like, you can make this just using essentials from the cupboard. It is stunning. So I'm just going to plate it up now, and then we're going to have some dinner. Don't you love that it's light when we're having dinner now? Like, that makes me very happy. So things are just feeling so good at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna plate this up. What's really good in this is mozzarella. Okay, because I have about 10 million, I'm not even exaggerating, boxes of lasagna sheets sitting in my food cupboard, because I have so many, and I also have a massive load of red split peas or lentils. I'm going to make some lentil lasagna, so we'll have that for dinner tonight, but it's mainly like a freezer batch cooking thing, because lasagna is fantastic for the freezer. You can completely cook it, let it cool down, cut it into sections and freeze it. Tin tomatoes, tomato puree. We're going to need some onions, some garlic. I've got various different types of cheeses for the white sauce, cream, carrots. I'm going to put some grated carrots in there. Then we're going to put some smoked paprika, rosemary, crushed chilies. In fact, instead of these, I might use meatballs. This random, I don't know where this has come from, but I'm trying to use as many random things in my cupboard as possible. Spaghetti meatballs seasoning. So I don't know where that's come from, but let's use that. Wash the lentils. You really want to rinse the lentils until they're nice and clean and stop producing like dusty water. And then we're going to make the red sauce. It's sort of post-lunch, fancy a snack, and often we like to steam some broccoli, put some olive oil and sea salt on it, and it makes a really nice snack. I love broccoli, I eat it all the time. Oren loves it, and sometimes it's easier to eat it like this than worry about putting it on your dinner along with all the other bits and bobs. Are you over here for some broccoli? It's a bit warm at the moment. There you go.
Mommy, you bring in the living room.
Yeah, I'll shut the freezer and fridge. Just to make things really confusing, it's now the next day, so I went and got my nails done yesterday afternoon, and they took a lot longer than I thought they would, so I didn't leave myself enough time to sort of get home and put the lasagna in the oven, because when you're putting it in the oven it does take a long time to cook. It takes at least an hour. So I thought, okay, chuck it in the fridge, cover it, and then we had just had random dinner of like jacket potato and stuff like that, just whatever I could find lying around. But it does mean I get a nice lasagna today for lunch, which I'm really excited about. Oh my gosh, I actually normally love lasagna with coleslaw, so I might quickly whip up a coleslaw. Oh, I really fancy this with coleslaw. It's absolutely really delicious, stunning, absolutely stunning. Obviously I've left the recipe down below, and it's going to be so perfect for the freezer. When you're cooking it from frozen, when it's fully cooked already and you're cooking it from frozen, put it in a like a baking dish or something and cover it completely with tin foil. And you want to cook slow, so like just 180 degrees on in the oven, and it's going to take a while. If it's from the freezer, it's going to take ages to really warm up. You can do it in the air fryer as well, but just keep it completely covered so it keeps as much moisture, because this can get dried out if you overcook it. But I'm not joking, unbelievable, and you really don't miss the meat.